Are live. We have a couple breaks that are sold out, ready to go, and then one that is pretty much there. So what we're going to do is we're going to start things off with a couple of random division mixers that we had posted on our Facebook page. They're filled. They're all done. And that'll give you a little bit of time if you wanted to decide whether or not to get into our Primmaculatizm break. So it's probably going to be about, I don't know, 44 minutes or so before we actually get the baseball break going. But here's what it's going to entail. 2 Diamond Stars baseballs, 2022 from TriStar. 2 boxes of 2022 Prism. And 2 boxes of 2022 Immaculate. So there are only 4 teams left for life. And we got the Pirates at $64.99. So O'Neill Cruz, one to look out for there. Some possible history in the baseballs. And I do believe maybe just a little possibility of Henry Davis coming out. Mets, got your share of stars with the Mets. Definitely some good TriStar possibilities as well. Are you in this one? I don't have that pulled up right now. Hold on. Let me see. No, you are not. So Mets have lots of star players that are subject in Immaculate. I do think there's a small chance of Alvarez coming out as well. I feel like Alvarez or Mauricio was on the checklist for Immaculate. We've seen many a Mets baseball come out too. Tigers. So Spencer Torkelson does have some big probabilities in this one. There's 3 autos and a jumbo relic on the checklist for Immaculate. So that gives them a slight advantage over a lot of rookies that only have 1 or 2 autograph subjects. And that's how quickly they went. And the Reds, you do have a shot at Ellie De La Cruz. And the Reds are also huge in the baseballs. So we've pulled many a big red machine player, right? The Tony Perez's, the Johnny Benches, the Pete Roses. Ellie De La Cruz is on the checklist for Immaculate. So again, don't forget with the baseballs, we do have a system as far as getting the retired players. They go to random based on being on a given team for at least parts of 3 or more seasons. So those names that I mentioned aren't necessarily only going to be tied to those teams. But the point is that there are a lot of players that could come out for the baseballs in both the Reds and the Mets. So without further ado, any Judge in Immaculate? I don't remember if there was autographs, but there definitely should be Judge in Immaculate. I think he still signs for Panini. Matter of fact, Judge might be in Prism too. If Judge does sign for Panini, I would think he's possibly in both because he's been in Prism in the past. And I feel like I'm not getting video on Facebook. Yes, I am. Okay. I didn't get a notification. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the divisions in Facebook for both of the breaks. Since those breaks were completely filled on Facebook, then that information I guess I don't really need to put it in Drip, but if anybody needs it, if you're watching on Drip over Facebook, that's fine. Just let me know. But right now, we are going to do these 2 breaks to warm things up, see if we get anything fun, and then we're going to roll with Primmaculatizm. So just bear with me 1 second while I am copy and pasting what I need to here. And then let's see if it actually works. Yes. All right. Too many characters and it won't go through. It'll just not do anything. So we're actually going to start with football first, but I guess I flipped this around when I did it. So we are going to get our first look at 2022 Flash Football. And to accompany that, because we always want to make sure everybody gets some cards, it's a divisional break, so 40 cards should be enough to get eight divisions something, right? So in addition to our Flash Football box, we have 2 hanger packs, because I guess the materials for boxes weren't available. I don't know. So 2 hanger packs, which 4 black and gold prism die cuts in each one. So that's nice. We're going to have some shiny stuff. So we got our sleeves and top loaders all ready to go here. And we'll do roll call. And this one's going to be quick. I mean, this first one, this is like the stretch before the warm up. So this could be probably like a 10-minute break. Probably going to take longer to get everybody in here than anything else. Let's see who is in here and who I need to get. So Mike Coleman's here. And yes, VJ, I can tag you when basketball's live. Andrew Fryman, Joseph Turnbull, Dawson Bowling, Brian Carnegie, and Gail Anderson. Again, baseball, not very far away, but we are going to warm up a little bit. We had posted some random division breaks on our Facebook, and 2 of them are already gone. 3 of them have spots filled, and 2 of them are on life support. We'll see what happens. I mean, we just posted it yesterday, so people may choose to get into the other ones after the fact. So no one else has commented anything besides Mike, so let me start by getting these messages sent. Again, baseball probably gonna be like 8:15, 8:20 as we get things warmed up here. And let's see. So I got that video link sent. Fryman Turnbull Bowling. And it's good to see that there's no issues on the Facebook feed this time, because I don't know what happened, but definitely had one end or the other fail the other day. Let's see. And what ended up happening was everything looked fine on Drip. For some reason, on Facebook, it changed the privacy setting on me. So I don't know if that was Facebook, because I had switched feeds, because for some reason it crashed on my page feed, but whatever happened, again, I think everybody who needed the link and wasn't able to see it before has gotten that now. But if you haven't, you needed last Friday or this past Friday night's breaks, just let me know. So again, we're going to get started with the first of 2 warm-up breaks before we get into the Primmaculatizm break. There's still 3 teams left in that. So anybody looking to jump in on that, it's happening soon. And all 3 teams that are left are quality teams. So solid bang for the buck teams. All remain on the board. And let me see here. See if my Facebook's updating properly. All right, so I'm going to shout out the divisions this time as I go through the list. Mike Coleman, AFC West and AFC South. Andrew Fryman, NFC South. Joseph Turnbull, AFC East. Dawson Bowling, NFC North, NFC East. Brian Carnegie, NFC West. Gail Anderson, AFC North. All right. Let me pull up my other, it's right here. My other screen here. Again, if you're watching us on Facebook and you want to get into the Prism and Immaculate, then what I need is for you to hit overview or go to the link that might be at the top and jump on in to Drip, and that's where the teams are available right now. So again, only 3 left. And at this point, while we're on Drip, I'm trying to delete those posts on Facebook so that nobody asks for them while we're doing this. I think that one's gone. Groups. All right, so are you ready for some football? How did everybody like today's games today? I was at church, so I actually missed the Giants game. I totally forgot they were playing in London. Fortunately, I didn't need to do any upkeep on my fantasy team, which right now, so far, is on pace for 5-0. So, always happy about that. I think that's the best start I've had in a while. Back when I actually used to win the leagues, I've been a little dry on that for a few years. So, of course, it's the 1 year that I couldn't get into the draft. Although I can't say that really helped me, the auto draft. I mean, it did in some ways. I never would have drafted Jalen Hurts just because I'm a Giants fan. So that definitely, even though I kind of live, I would say this is more Eagles country than anything else. But let's see. I'm just trying to share this to my regular Facebook feed, and then there we go. And then get started here. All right, so let's start with these hanger packs. So they decided not to go with the hanger boxes for this year. Hey, there's still material shortages and stuff like that. Part of the reason why we have so many delays. Look at all these die cuts in here. I mean, the way I hold these, this is kind of a nightmare for me because that's my one kryptonite is die cuts. So I am going to just make a little adjustment here, and we're going to show them off one by one like this so nothing falls out. So we got Ian Book. Taysom Hill looked pretty good today for the Saints, so I guess we'll see if he ever comes to fruition. We got Joe Montana, Hunter Long, Tyreek Hill, Ramondre Stevenson, Gronk, Joe Tryon Shoyinka. I didn't realize he added to that. This is a nice one for the Bengals. Jamar Chase. And then we got a nice little silver die cut for the Steelers and the AFC North, Najee Harris. So 2 nice cards for the AFC North right there. Shannon Sharp, Hidden Talents. And somebody who's not being missed too much so far. How about them Cowboys? Dak Prescott. Now, these are our black and golds. Again, those are the hanger pack exclusives. So you got Anthony Schwartz. Another surprising team. Man, Breece Hall is looking like he's going to be a beast. Quinnen Williams. Somebody who's managed to stay on the field for 2 minutes this year. Christian McCaffrey. If it weren't for the injuries, his name would probably still instill way more fear anytime it got mentioned. But and then we got Tyler Lockett. So no rookies in the Anthony Schwartz was, but no desirable rookies in the black and golds for this first pack here. And now I can go back to normal. Got another Ian Book. Tommy Tremble and Rashad Bateman, club level for the Ravens. The NFC, AFC North looking like it's off to the best start so far, but far from over. Let's see how this other one looks. All right. So let's just take this one out first. So we got Marshall Faulk with a silver die cut there too. St. Louis Rams. And then let's just do the die cuts first. That'll just make my life easier. Somebody who's now experienced the boos for his second team, Baker Mayfield. That's still showing up as a brown there. Another quarterback that might have been ruined by his time in Cleveland. Bills, AFC East, Boogie Basham. Bills were a little unmerciless today. Come on, let the rookie have a win, right? No, we don't do that. Not when we're playing real football. Frank Darby, Falcons, and Dolphins, Jared Dokes. And then for the base cards, all about that base. How about a Mac Jones for the AFC East? That's nice. Diami Brown. He had a decent day today, right? Did he have a nice touchdown catch? A couple guys had some pretty one-handed grabs today as I was in the shop. So other than the morning game, I got to see a lot of the rest via Red Zone at the store. Emir Smith-Marset. And another Najee Harris. This one's a little turbocharged. James Robinson, Hidden Talents. Apparently he's good at golf. I guess that's better than Deshaun Watson's Hidden Talents, which also involves balls in a... Never mind. Okay. Antonio Gates, Frank Darby. There's a base Najee Harris. That is another fun one for the Steelers. Amari Cooper and Trey Sermon closes it out. I think Cleveland got the shaft on that one, but they did it to themselves. Flash football, the final part of this break. And then we're literally going to go on to basketball. Like we have an actual basketball in the break. So stay tuned to that. And then we should be warmed up, ready to go, and ready to pull some heat out of Primmaculatizm. All right. We'll look up teams for these guys at the end. Consider this our recap because, I mean, these are all the autographs. We have 12 out of 40, Chris Oladikun. And he is a Chief. So that'll go to the AFC West. Let's check this out. Next one's going to go to the NFC North, Romeo Dubes of the Packers. Yep. So this is going to go to random. That'll be on our Facebook page or Facebook group. I'm sorry. Numbered 9 out of 15, Emeka Egbaka. So he is a Buckeye. Plays for Ohio State. And let's see. See our Heisman Trophy watch here. Oh, it's going really slow. There we go. So far this season, 35 receptions for 655 yards and 6 touchdowns. Mr. Brian Gray made a good selection with this guy here. Just yesterday, he had 143 yards and a touchdown. And is compiling a pretty strong season, although it looks like they're not playing pretty strong opponents. So I don't know. Not one of these teams I don't think was ranked. And Ohio State has won by as much of a margin as 56 points this year. Their narrowest margin was 31 points against Wisconsin. So, I'm sorry, 29 points on Saturday against MSU. That's right, because I got the maths going on. So, well, that was 49-20. So, I guess the other teams are starting to catch up a little bit, right? Well, this would have been a good one to hit on Halloween. Is this also an NIL guy? Yes, he is. So we got 2 NILs. That'll go to random. And we got Michael Meyer, 13 out of 30. The headline card for the box. There's always somebody good in a Leaf box, and this is no different. Numbered 32 out of 40, Desmond Ridder for the Falcons. And that break was done in a flash. So we have some more flash going in, but, I kind of wanted to do a bunch of small breaks, see what we could get going over the weekend. I got a crazy week prepping for the Hofstra show. So I wanted to throw a few small breaks out there, and then we'll post some big ones probably starting tomorrow. I was supposed to post a Chrome break. I was also supposed to get my Chrome packs yesterday because that's what the distributor said they were going to do. And when I opened up my package that they sent me, there were no Chrome packs in it. So I decided that I was going to wait a little while longer to post it because I wanted everything to break together. And they ain't earning any brownie points. Let's put it that way. All right, so that's football. Now we're on to basketball. So I'm going to message this link over to our basketball break participants real quick. Although some are one and the same. So Mike Coleman would still be in here. So Chad Reagan, Mark Vanderpoppen, and VJ Laredo. Are you in here? Chad Reagan, Mark Vanderpoppen, and VJ Laredo. All right, so we're going to give that 1 minute. So I'll take that minute to once again go over. So Mike, are you like in charge of getting the music playing in the background? There's a number of cool songs you could play at a neurosurgeon convention. What is it? Cypress Hill? Do a little Insane in the Brain? See how they react? Do they have senses of humor? What's going on? So here, my dude. You, you know, I'm sending you cards, not pizza and pot. And no, I'm not doing trades. So again, baseball very close to breaking now. We got one more little warm up break to go. So, all right. So here we go. These are the divisions. Mike Coleman, Central. Chad Reagan, Southwest and Southeast. Mark Vanderpoppen, you have the Pacific. And VJ Laredo, Atlantic and Northwest. And for the basketball, we'll be doing these two mega boxes. And literally this basketball. And we got more of these if anybody's interested. I can put them up on the drip shop. They would be $209, ripped and shipped within the U.S. Yeah. I also have the megas available for sale. One of these going to be like 65 shipped, and I want to say these are 79 shipped, something like that. I can look it up later if you need. So again, for those watching on Facebook, Mike Coleman Central, Chad Reagan Southwest, Southeast, Mark Vanderpoppen Pacific, and VJ Laredo Atlantic and Northwest. Just looking up something real quick. let's do it. Oh, I forgot. One more time here. Baseball coming up very soon. Literally, we got 100 cards to go through. All right. Literally 152 cards in a basketball to go through. And then we're going to start this baseball break. Don't miss out. Going to take a few minutes for roll call, but once it gets started, it's not going to take long for that first hit to show up. So we got 2 boxes of 2022 TriStar Diamond Stars baseball, 2 boxes of 2022 Prism baseball, and 2 boxes of 2022 Immaculate baseball. So if you're wondering how I figured the name out for that break, it's Primmaculatizm baseball. And that's how that goes. So baseballs, if it's a current player, it goes to the current team that they're on. If it is a retired player, then in our Facebook group, we randomize the teams that player has played for in parts of 3 or more seasons. So several teams could have a stake at it, and then you could have, one of them win. Can't split it in pieces because then it kind of destroys the product. But the Pirates are available for $64.99. Again, you got O'Neal Cruz to chase after. The Mets are $49.99. Plenty of star players. You got Pete Alonso, and they're good subjects for the baseballs too. Lots of guys who have spent time with the Mets end up in these TriStar products. I tend to find, even though that they don't have specific checklists, just the top pulls that are listed on the product on the sell sheet, you tend to get a lot of the signings from the big shows. So like we're going to Hofstra, right? That promoter is actually going to be part of the group that will soon be the promoters for the National when they start taking over in 2024. The other part of that group is the Philly show. So a lot of people who have signed there end up in that product. You have Chicago shows, you have the Dallas shows, especially down in Texas. That's where TriStar is based out of. You have shows in California, those really big signing shows with a lot of autographs. And Chantilly is another good one. If you see them there, then there's a very good possibility the following year you'll be seeing them in those products. Just to kind of give you an idea of how I determine pricing on stuff with baseballs, that goes into play. And also the fact that we've been ripping product like this for over 8 years now. We have opened a ton of this stuff. So we kind of know some of the names, even some of the deceased players that, they probably got like a closet full of, like a little cubby full of it in their warehouse or whatever. And they just every year, okay, this one's going to go in this product. We'll put this one over in platinum this year. New York Dynasty, I don't know how they actually do it. I could ask Janice next time I see her. So, I didn't break from the TriStar booth this year. I don't know if they did that this year. I didn't see any national exclusives, really. Technically, the football mini helmets was considered it, but it wasn't advertised as it. So, I don't know. Maybe they had some last-minute changes to their plans. So, let's start off with Flux. Here. Come on. There we go. Make sure we leave room for all the wrappers we're going to have in those Prism boxes. All right. So again, good luck everybody in this break. And let's see what we got. So this is kind of we'll get everybody some cards. Maybe we'll get a cool short print or something like that. But the main prize here, let's face it, is that basketball. And we've had some good luck with basketballs in the past. Probably our biggest pull was out of a TriStar product, and it was a Michael Jordan basketball that was very cool to see. All right. So in this mega, you have the red. Oh, look at that! We actually got an autograph here. There we go. 2 hits. Let's see what we got. Definitely got some shiny stuff. We got Kevin Durant, KD, Grant Hill, and Zion with the deluxe insert. Grayson Allen, red cracked prism. So Facundo Campazzo, Michael Bridges, and Patrick Beverly, blue. I think that's the regular retail prism, if I'm not mistaken. These are exclusive only to the, I want to say, Target Megas. Kendrick Nunn. And Lauri Markkanen, that is a silver. Chris LeVert for the Pacers. Denny Avdija. I'm not even going to go there. So this is going to go to the Clippers. Anytime we have a card that is not a hit or not numbered to 50 or less, then we start at the top and work our way across and down. So Kawhi Leonard being the player up at the top, that will go to the Clippers. And when we do like big case breaks and stuff like that, and you have multiplayer cards, we'll move on to the next person until we start back from the beginning. When we have stuff like that pop up, which that's more common in like Heritage and base tops and things like that where that happens. Colin Sexton. Lonnie Walker the fourth. That's a silver. Mason Plumlee. KAT and Flux Appeal, and that's a silver. So the Jazz, you got Donovan Mitchell, Flux Appeal. Tristan Thompson. And another Flux Appeal, Xavier Tillman. So as you can see, there is a little bit of a difference here. So the silver with a little more shimmer and shine to it. Sergei Ibaka. And Magic. Cole Anthony with the rookie auto. Freshman auto, to be more specific. So Cole Anthony. And then we got Shake Milton with a blue. And Reggie Perry with the final prism there. Let's see what this. All right. So that's the first part of basketball. Let's get this other mega done. What'll come out there? Again, baseball, very close to running immediately after this break. Not much left to go. Not a big one to begin with. We like to get a few small breaks, warm us up, and then the big one, Primmaculatizm, coming up in just a few moments. 3 teams still available, so it's not too late to join in on the fun. Once the first hit is shown, teams will get closed out. And at that point, everything else goes to the house. Don't let those hits be misses. All right, let's sell this sucker out now. Pirates, $64.99. Mets, $49.99. Hey, Rob, what's going on? Reds, $59.99. All right, we'll start with this stack of packs right here. And it's all about that base, Jason Tatum, complete players. Sharif Cooper. Giannis. That's not a bad laser prism, right? Little Greek freak. We got the pink lasers in this one. Donovan Mitchell. Keon Johnson. Great Expectations, Jalen Johnson. And Joel Embiid. Franchise features. So that's another fun little prism. Or laser prism, I should say. Cameron Thomas. Charles Barkley, Power in the Paint. And in the broadcast booth, right? And there's Denny Avdija again. Russell Westbrook. De'Aaron Fox. Got Charles Bassey and Power in the Paint, Karl Anthony Towns. And that looks to be, that's a pink laser prism in itself there. So that's not too bad. So we had some good names on those prisms. Not any key rookies per se, and we're not even done. So let me get a couple of these things sleeved up real quick while we have the opportunity to. And then the next stack of packs. So again, Pirates, $64.99. Mets, $49.99. Reds, $59.99. This break is probably going to get started within the next 10 minutes. So don't miss out. Don't let those hits be misses. Let's get on that soon. Again, looking like another good name on the pink prism right there. Whew. The laser prism. Right, that's what they're called. So far, no autos, though, so we did get lucky on that flux with an autograph. This one, our luck seems to be with the names that we're finding on the Mega exclusive parallel. Oh, there's a rookie at least. Oh, yeah, there we go. Definitely got a decent rookie coming out, too. Yeah, I gotta say, this mega wasn't too bad. Some of the best maybe to come. So just hang on a sec, and we'll get right to it. Alrighty. So who do we got first? Jaden Springer. If you're new to watching us on Drip, don't be shy. Just buy. We got 3 teams left in the next break. If you're liking what you're seeing so far, that big hit, it could be meant for you. Devin Booker with the Suns. You never know. Somebody grabbed the team last minute yesterday, and he got like a quarter of the hits. What? Not yesterday, Friday. I don't know. These days tend to run together. So we got Ayo Dosunmu and Evan Mobley, the rookies. It's not too shabby of a card for what we're opening here anyway. I mean, if that came out of a box of Flawless, I'd be kind of pissed. But Nikola Jokic, complete players. Usually you got to be somewhat of a complete player to win an MVP, right? I mean, unless you're LeBron James. No. I would call him a complete player, too, for the most part. Jalen Johnson, Malik Beasley. About that base. We got Jason Tatum, Magicians. Isaiah Jackson, Doug McDermott. Isaiah Todd. And how about Luka? Hey, it's always good when you get the guy in the box, right? I mean, unless you're opening like 2014 and it's Baker Mayfield, then I guess not. But like This guy's a legitimate star here. And Isaiah Jackson, Great Expectations. There's Luka. Give him a little 1 cent love. And how about this one? Kade Cunningham, rated rookie. Look at that. A lot of these prisms seem to have a little after factory material on that. So probably need to be wiped well if you send this out for grading. And I mean, this isn't the most horribly centered thing I've seen come out of Panini this year. So Kade Cunningham, nice pull there. I mean, these pink lasers came out pretty good. We'll show them off again when we do our quick recap at the end. But right now, I think we're at the point where we should open up that basketball and see who the big prize is going to be, right? Just going to real quick just leave these guys up and check for comments because I can't see anything on Facebook. The mixer is next. So we're just going to show off the basketball and then we're breaking the baseball break. So time is running out for anyone who wants to jump in on our baseball break, our main eventer for this evening. It doesn't mean the evening has to necessarily be over after that either. We have a full assortment with over 350 different SKUs. While we're live at the shop, we have quite a few things available to us to break. All right. To get in that, past that pole there. Oh no. The wire's tangled. There we go. All right, the earthquake's over. So let's see who's in that basketball. Well, let's see who could be in the basketball. Those are some pretty impressive names right there. And we flip it around. And those are also some pretty impressive names out there. So we are going to pull off this blue tape here. And then the real tape underneath. That's just like the security strip. Oh, gosh. This part isn't always so easy. Oh, we're just going to have to, there we go, pull it that way. All right, so we got a Hall of Famer on a Ultimate NBA ball. And I'm just going to pull up the teams that are in the running for this one. So this individual was an 8th round pick in the NBA draft. So I guess he wasn't happy with that. So he spent 6 seasons in the ABA. His NBA career, after leaving the Kentucky Colonels, was exclusively with one team. So this makes my job easier. We don't need to run a video for this one. He played from 1975 to 1985. And he would then go on to coach 2 stints with this team in the early 90s and right at the turn of the century. So we got a Hall of Fame. I don't know if that's a Hall of Fame inscription. Yeah, Hall of Fame inscription. And it says 2006, but that's college. Basketball Hall of Fame as a player. So I guess 93 was when he was inducted as a player? No, doesn't make sense. No, it could. Yeah, that would be 6 years. So we got Dan Issel, former Denver Nugget. So Dan Issel, Denver Nuggets. And let's see who gets the ball. Forgot who the other ball we pulled out not too long ago was. I feel like he played for the Sonics. Why is this going so brutally slow? So, again, baseball about to start here. We got the Pirates available for $64.99. Mets available for $49.99. Reds are available for $59.99. And these can only be purchased right now in the Drip Shop. So recapping basketball, we had the Silver Flux Appeal for Donovan Mitchell. Cole Anthony for the Magic. The one autograph we had out of the cards. And then the pink laser prisms were on point today. Giannis, KAT, Joel Embiid, Luka, and Kade Cunningham. So now we're done playing with the basketball and the football. It is time for some baseballs. As we are in the playoffs for baseball. So, which I can't even see how my Mets are doing because this thing is just taking forever to go anywhere. So that being said, I wonder if it'd be easier off of here. All right. Oh, that's not good for the Mets. They are down 4-0. We need a comeback. Right now, they haven't gotten a single hit. You're better than that. Not cool. So the other thing in the basketball break, of course, was the Dan Issel basketball. The Nuggets, part of the Northwest Division. And now it's time to start the baseball break. So time is running out on those remaining teams. There are only 3 left. Come get them. Exclusively on the Drip app. All right, so roll call time. Copy the link. What was it? Nationals, was it? Let me look it up. And yes, Rob, it was the Nationals. All right, so let's see who's here. Dan Palumbo, John Wright, Jeremy Corbin, Eric Pelletier. Oh, hey, Dan. And Chris is here too? Okay. Bradley Noel. Chris Nines is here as well. And we'll start with that. And I'll send some links, and then we'll keep reading. Again, limited amount of time to jump in on this one. As we send out links to everyone. Okay, no problem. All right, let's see where we're at here. Continuing on, Donnie Browett, Michael Kelly, Chad Reagan, Melissa Marin, Jeff Lukowitz, Daniel Logan, Gail Anderson, Stanley Jackson. Are you still in here? And that'll be everybody. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, definitely. It's not a terrible distance away. Just check in because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we're going to be in Long Island for the Hofstra show. So Friday's really the setup day, so it's not actually open to the public. But Saturday, Sunday morning to almost night, it's going to be on there. So. And a lot of quality autograph signers as well. All right, I am finishing off sending out links for the baseball break. And then I guess we'll start with Prism because that's the longest it'll take in any of these boxes to get a hit. We'll do Prism, we'll do a baseball, we'll do another Prism, we'll do another baseball, and then I guess we'll cap off the Immaculates back to back at the end. That's how I'm feeling that one. All right. Making sure. Oh, yeah, I got a text message to this one. Let's see, because that's just easier. All right. So, again, 3 teams left. We've just sent out the links to everybody. So, we're going to give them just a couple minutes to get that information, hop on in. In the meantime, I'm going to show off what we have available in a few of these breaks on Facebook. So if somebody in Drip wants to join in, I can just punch in a link to you through the Drip shop, and you can purchase a spot from there. But just wanted to go over a few breaks that we have kind of did what I called the randomness royale, right? So I decided we're going into a week where I got to prep for a show. All right. I thought my Chrome silver packs were coming in yesterday. That didn't happen. But the initial intention was to post the one big baseball break and 7 smaller breaks. So 2 of those breaks, if you've been watching the whole time, just went. And that was a random division basketball and a random division football. We also have a random weight class UFC break. So we got 4 Prism Blasters and 1 Chronicles Blaster for 2022. That break is $19.99 per random weight class, or you can pick up 2 for $35. We have 3 of the 9 spots available filled on that one. Pop Century, we've been offering these pre-production proof boxes for $129. Decided, hey, let's get a taste of what they look like. So I threw it in a break. So you got the Pop Century, the proofs, 1 signed, 1's unsigned. So there's 6 cards total in this break. It's being done draft style at $79 a spot. WWE. So this one, little different. Since on the Panini product, they have kind of a designation. They're either Raw, SmackDown, NXT 2.0, NXT UK, or Legend, with the exception of a few. They just have the logo on there. Like Bailey was technically a free agent, so I just grouped that in with the Legends. And to make it so that we had a bunch of spots to choose from, I subdivided it into male wrestlers and female wrestlers. All right. So there's 10 spots in total in this break. It's $13.99 for 1 spot, or you can get 3 spots for $33. All right. Again, that's out of 10 spots. No one's jumped into that yet, but and then we have a random team hockey break. All right, and they're all upside down. That's just my luck, except for 1. But we have 4 2021-22 Series 2 blasters, so you can search for Young Guns in those. 2 of the brand new MVP, and 2 of the 2020-21 SP. What was that? SP blasters, right? I thought it was something else. No, just SP. So that is a random team break, and it is $11.99 for 1 team, or you get 3 teams for $29. And we're going to try the soccer one again because, I mean, we hit 2 Pelés in the same thing. So we have the Leaf Metal Soccer, the Leaf Pro Set Soccer. It's $109 for a spot. That was an awesome break. I mean, I'm seeing what some of like the stuff, like there's 101s out there of Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi on the same card. Those are going for some pretty hefty money. All right. And I'd like to pull something like that in the next break too. So let's fill that one up too. So those are the breaks we have up, and coming up soon, 1 for my Chromies. So that's 2 jumbos, 2 hobbies, and silver packs will be included. I delayed posting it because I'm probably not going to see them now until Tuesday. And so I figured, all right, in case it moves quickly, I don't want to just have to have it sit there for a couple days. So let's wait for those to come in. All right, I think I've given it enough time here. And again, time running out to grab a team. So this is it. This is the final countdown. First stack of packs will probably get an autograph since there are 3 in a box. good luck to everybody in the baseball break, and let's rip you a new one. Again, don't let those hits be misses. Let's knock out those last 3 teams. I mean, I'm sure there are some cards from those teams that would be very well received at the Hofstra show later on in the week, but you know, I always enjoy it more when we sell out the breaks and y'all get all the hits. All right, here we go. Four hours at LaGuardia does not sound like fun. Oh, that's a nice parallel. All right. So we got a nice new numbered parallel coming in. And there is our first autograph. So, yes, this is going to be the first stack and the only stack that we're going to go through where you will still have an opportunity to purchase teams. So, again, last call. There are only 3 teams left. And they are only available now at this point through the drip shop. These cards have some groovy patterns to them. I like the way they look. All right. Just to try to trigger another notification for our Facebookers. Yes, that will work. All right. So I got 2 autographs in my hand now. Eloy, Verlander, Bueller, Bryce baby. Probably one of the most underrated players in the hobby right now. Jose Abreu. He performs like a pro every year. He's also the type of guy that you know is well respected in the locker room. All right, he doesn't make himself a pariah. You know, he started his career in Cuba, so you know, kind of like some of the Japanese players that come over. You know, some of his early years weren't here, but I mean, this is a guy who consistently hits 30 home runs. He's not quite a 300 hitter, but he can be. He drives in runs, like, he's not a defensive liability from what I recall. Way underappreciated. We got a Mike Trout stained glass. Again, the stained glass cards, not like in football or basketball where they're super short prints. You'll see a few of these in a box. So Kirby Puckett. So in Prism, they have 3 tiers to the cards, the tier 3 being the scarcest. So I'll give Kirby a little 1 cent love this time around. But Kirby is a tier 3 guy. Corbin Burns, Illumination. Looks like he's touring with The Walking Dead there. 49 out of 125, or Walking the Desert with Beavis and Butthead. I'm not quite sure which, but still a very cool looking card. Not numbered, and also a tier 3, Jake Brent. So that is a blue prism. Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da. Teoscar Hernandez, Emergent. Greg Diekman for the Cubs as a rookie. Bregman, Zach Gallen, Reese Hoskins, Lubob. And Lubob, fearless. Except for when the injured list reports come out. Then he's not so fearless because he's usually afraid he's on it. Old school. Really old school because it's with the Mets. Nolan Ryan. I bet you the Mets wish they had Nolan Ryan out there pitching right now. Even though the man is in like his 70s. Hoy-Jun Park. I mean, he kind of pitched till his 70s, didn't he? So again, the solid red, not a numbered prism. Was this who they got in exchange for Will Craig? Who went over to the KBO after literally, like he admitted, he was embarrassed by a really dumb play. I think it was involving Javi Baez when he was still with the Cubs. And he was just like, he got cut by the Pirates. And he's like, I have to restart my name overseas. Lumber Incorporated, Javi Baez. Max Muncy, not to be confused with Max Muncy. Jackson Kawar, Freddie Freeman, Verdugo, CJ Abrams. So shows up as a Padre here. Emmanuel Klaas, a very classy reliever for the Indians. Guardians, whatever you want to call them. Bryce Harper, how about we call them still in the playoffs? Still relevant. A little Bryce baby there. I don't know if we're going to be able to say that about the Mets after tonight. Let's see. We'll get that info up. But in the latest sports news, I am still projected to win my fantasy matchup, so that's what matters. Why has T. Higgins done nothing in the first quarter, though? That is concerning to me. I could have had Breece Hall in as my flex. Dude. My dude, you better be good. All right. This is pretty much it here. All right. Pirates, $64.99. Mets, $49.99. Reds, $59.99. Opportunity to jump in is running out. Stuart Fairchild with a silver. Jake Berger, rookie class. Kelnick. And we got Corey Seager illumination. It's going to go to the Rangers. Ty France. And check out this scoped up Trey Mancini for the Orioles. That is numbered 13 out of 35. And just as cool as getting a low-numbered card of somebody is getting a rookie card of somebody in a Prism parallel. We have Jeremy Pena for the Astros. It's actually not a bad one to be chasing after. Ketel Marte, Emergent. Albies. Stephen Kwan for Cleveland, because Cleveland rocks. India, Hader. Yelich, fearless. And first hit for Atlanta. It's not a bad one to get either. Spencer Strider auto for the Bravos. And then we got a red prism rookie of first rounder Nick Lodolo for the Reds. So it's color matchy. Nothing wrong with color matchy, right? Pete Alonso, Sluggers. Just not tonight, apparently. The heck, Mets? You're getting no hit. It's embarrassing. Ian Anderson, Glasnow, Bryant, little HC Izzo, Anthony Rizzo, J-Ram, and Javi Baez with the Fearless. Max Scherzer, who got shellacked game one. And the Cubbies. Greg Diekman with an autograph. And another guy who was injured coming into the playoffs, and I hope we didn't waste a roster spot on him. Starling Marte and Lumber and Christian Yelich. So that's the first half of the first Prism box. We're just getting warmed up here. But it is time to say goodbye to yesterday. No. To the teams that we have up on the board here. So opportunity to get in this break is over. And then we'll get back to ripping after I delete those. Get this stack in the box. Stack in the box. All right. So Pirates. So Mets. And so long Reds. And I guess we'll put up a few things that are available for personals right now. Few of them. All right. That's just a sample of what we got. So I have a lot of those left. Metal Draft Football, Metal Draft Hobby. You know what? We'll do a little sale on Metal Draft Hobby. We'll lower that down a little bit right now. And we'll put the Ultimate Football on sale too. All right, so that takes care of that. Any teams left? All right, I'll give you the opportunity. I deleted them, but I can always add back. It was just the Reds. They were $59.99. Since you just popped in here, I just saw your thing pop in there a minute ago. So the Reds were $59.99. The Pirates were $64.99, and the Mets were $49.99. So since you just kind of popped in at the last minute, I'll plug in. If you want any of those teams, I'll just create a new link for it. I'll just quickly add it in. But what's in the break? So 2 boxes of 2022 Prism, 2 boxes of 2022 Immaculate, and 2 2022 TriStar Diamond Stars baseballs. So 6-box break in total. 2 memorabilia pieces, 2 of the new Prism, and 2 higher-end Panini boxes in Immaculate. No, I wouldn't. I would just keep them. Reds have gotten many a good hit in the baseballs in the past. So I think I still have one of the Johnny Benches that we hit back there. Yeah, I wouldn't do the Reds for 40. You would be literally getting that below cost based on the percentages used in the break. So let's keep rolling. So Prism. And still looking for one autograph. It's 3 autos per box on average. And we do have one more in here, so that's good. And it's on average because sometimes you get an extra one, right? That's not usually how it works, but we'll take it. We got 2 more autographs in my hand here. I don't think they do hot boxes like Optic. I think this is just a nice little bonus. That's all. Oh, not a bad silver, too. Okay. Here we go. Gabriel Arias, Cody Abbott, Tariq Skubal, Brandon Marsh. We'll give him a little one set love. Why not? Got to contain that beard anyway, right? Illumination, Mike Trout. Mike Trout should have minions. Then maybe they could actually hijack a playoff spot. Ichiro. That's a tier 3. Why not? We'll give Ichiro some one set love. Nick Allen, Red Prism. Kyle Hendricks, Bryce Elder, McClanahan, Shane Baz, Chris Bassett, Jordan Alvarez, Fearless, Vidal Brujan, Shane McClanahan with a blue mojo. That's 156 out of 199. Diekman was DFA'd. He's been around a while, hasn't he? Wasn't he like an 8-year minor leaguer or something like that? I guess it was just good for him to get into the majors. Padres, CJ Abrams with a silver. Matt Olson, Sluggers. Bryce Harper, Illumination. So we did have a few hits so far. The only autos so far, Strider and Diekman. And we got a couple coming up. Stargazing, Mike Trout, and it's a silver. So we'll throw a top loader on that. Why not? Feeling generous today. We got Roansy Contreras, Red Prism. Fireworks, Giancarlo Stanton. Hunter Green, whom some thought might try the two-way thing. So far, it's looking good for Shohei. But I don't know if there's many that can handle it quite like he did. Ken Griffey Jr. Old school. And Jake Berger. Blue. Dabba-dee, dabba-da. Tony Santillan. Vlad Jr. And I don't know why that one was backwards. Mike Yastrzemski. Rafael Devers. Fearless. And numbered 49 out of 50 for the Angels. Elvis Peguero. I wonder if that's Leover's brother. In the Pirates farm system. Charlie Blackmon, Blue Prism. Ranzi Contreras. Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers. Joan Duran, Joan Adon, somebody not named Joan. George Brett. And again, we've shown 3 autos already, but here's number 4. Brewers, Aaron Ashby. And then Marcus Semien, Fearless, is a silver, and Wilson Contreras, Stargazing, is not. All right. So, since we've gotten some hits off so far, we're going to open up a baseball next and see what comes of that. So, TriStar, Diamond Stars Baseball. This is an interesting one. This individual was a Rookie of the Year. Played for several teams, and most of them qualify. The only team on this list, 2 teams on this list that don't qualify are the 2 teams he finished his career with. So he spent a year and a half in Detroit and a final year in San Diego. Those teams do not qualify, but the remaining 3 do. He played 9 times in the All-Star game, was an MVP, and the teams that are in this one are going to be the Red Sox, the Angels, and the Orioles. So his one American League MVP is inscribed on the baseball, so that helps. And again, we count that as a career achievement, not an individual team achievement. So we have Fred Lynn. Again, that can go to one of 3 teams. It's going to go to random between the Red Sox, the Angels, and the Orioles, and that'll be in the Facebook group. So Fred Lynn, the first baseball. Let's do the other one. Give us a little time between the two prism boxes. All right. This individual. Let's see. No inscriptions on the ball. So the teams that he qualifies for are the Dodgers, 2002 to 2004, the Reds, 2006, 7, and 8, and the Braves, 2009 to 2012. Dodgers, Reds, Braves, and Red Sox. He also played for them in 2008. So that definitely that adds a third year. I'm sorry. So 2008, 2013, and 2014 for the Red Sox. So Dodgers, Reds, Braves, Red Sox. Only spent 2 seasons with the Cubs, but he is known for his performance in that World Series, but it does not qualify for the baseball. So David Ross, former catcher, and didn't last too long his first managerial stint, but that's what happens when you're on a rebuilding team, right? So David Ross. Did anybody else ever pick him up? Is he the current manager still? Oh, he's still the manager for the Cubs. Okay. I thought he got fired. Well, I guess he's been given the chance because of the rebuilding year. Oh, that's it. They extended him. Okay. Club option through 2025. My fault. I remembered incorrectly. They did the opposite of firing him. They gave him a contract. That's always nice. Don Mattingly, on the other hand, decided he wasn't going to deal with it anymore. All right. Prism. I find that catchers tend to make really good managers. Let's face it, the pitchers get all the glory, but the smartest one on the team is usually behind the plate. And then they go on to become baseball managers or sports memorabilia sellers. Let's see. Oh, that is nice. So I guess they're still doing the hot boxes with the exclusive prisms, and I can tell you right now, there are some nice exclusive prisms coming up. So again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a hit to be good. It's just got to be the right card, and we're going to see a bunch of the right cards coming out. So, hot box coming your way. Like, I don't even want to put the autograph towards the back because I want to leave that one card back there. All right, we'll do this one in three parts here. So, third baseman, you don't have to be intelligent. You just got to think quickly. They're usually the quick-witted ones. Mike Trout. Catcher and third were my favorite positions to play. Mike Trout stained glass. Another Kirby Puckett. Omar Narvaez is going to be the auto for the Brewers. And then these are the exclusives, so we'll be sleeving some extra cards here. There's Mason Thompson. There's Trevor Story with the Fearless. Acuna with a red. Who did you have in this one? I think I can do that without being too disruptive. Angels, Cardinals, and Rays. Angels, Cardinals, and Rays. Oh, they did the stained glasses in a giraffe. That would be a crazy looking card. Brujan. We are going to have some animal print coming out soon. That's for sure. Trey Turner. Josiah Gray with the I don't even know what they call them. So they're like dual blue colored. Drew Ellis. Got a regular blue. Charlie Blackmon. Juan Soto. Still has a national there. Bobby Witt Jr. Solid base rookie card. This is definitely going to be our strong box of the two. Falad. Jacob deGrom. Illumination. Brian De La Cruz with the exclusive. And Thomas Zapuki. Akil Baddoo. And we're going to go from Baddoo to Badass in a minute. Here come the judge, Nick Lodolo. Big Hurt. And check that out. Rawr. Tiger style. Jeremy Pena for the Astros. So it's not numbered. I do believe in baseball that's still considered a short print, right? And then this is not bad for an exclusive print right here. So I want to get that top load. How about Julio Rodriguez? Not bad. Zach Lowther, kind of a bummer after the first two names, but, you know. Adames and O'Neal Cruz close out the pile. All right. Next stack. I think those short print cards are both better than the auto that we first saw. No offense to the auto, but those were two nice parallels. So cow Dalmatian. So yeah, I think so too. I think they're case hits. It's hard to keep track anymore because they don't have consistency across every single product. Like, I think the Tiger Stripes were numbered parallels in the most recent Prism draft. So, kind of confuses the issue when there's no consistency, but there's an auto. Oh, that's sweet looking right there. All right. So again, we're heading to the finale. All right, we're closing out this box here of Prism, and then all we got is the two Immaculate boxes. What are they, 6 cards apiece? So we are heading into the end of this break. If anybody has any requests for personals, let me know. Killer card right there. And that, I love that card right there. That's a nice looking card. Cal Ripken Jr. in the exclusive. Acuna Jr. also hot boxed colors. Max Muncy with a regular old silver. Goldie. Sluggers. Hunter Green, Jose Siri, Javi Baez, Fearless, Nolan Arenado, 66 out of 75 for the Cardinals. Little X-Fractor looking deal. I don't know, I forget what they call it for pity. Royce Lewis. And junk. Nothing like showing off your junk on camera. I think that's against the rules. So nobody saw that. Casey Mize, blue. Clayton Kershaw, stargazing. Seth, I would like a beer. Joe Ryan. Yohel Pozo. Luis Gill, Xander Bogaerts. Jake Brents. 26 out of 125. Cooper Criswell. Let's go, Brandon Crawford. John Heasley. Jose Barrios. Freddie Freeman. Old School Griffey. And 16 out of 25, Camilo Doval with the, again, Hotbox Parallel Auto. Another good name here, Shohei Ohtani. And Corbin Burns. Red Parallel. And Tyler O'Neill. All right, last 4 packs for this Prism box here. All right. There's auto Auto number 3. Let's see what we got here. All right, next up. All about that base. Seiya Suzuki. See you later. Nola. There's Mark McGuire. JT Real Muto, Blue Mojo, 126 out of 199. You got Cedric Mullins and Packy Naughton. Trey Mancini, Silver. Fireworks, Romer. Bryson Stott. Jaron Duran. Lindor, Fearless. Roansy Contreras, rookie class, Silver. Matt Vierling. Manny Machado. Jacob deGrom, red. Andre Jackson, rookie class. Salvador Perez. Connor Wong. Yordan Alvarez, Logan Webb. Giovanni Moran. Whit Merrifield. Jake McCarthy. Yadier Molina. Votto, Fearless. Perez. And Steven Ridings is going to be the auto. I think he's the Yankees. I'd have to double check that. It's hard to tell. You got deGrom, Hall of Famer Rod Carew, Mad Bum Silver, and Carlos Correa. So Steven riding. Let's see what team he'll be riding along to. I want to say it's the Yankees. I do have a 50-50 shot of being right, so that doesn't hurt. Yep, Yankees. 6'8". That's a tall drink of water. All right. So he was on the injured list the entire year, so that didn't help him out too much. And let me just sleeve these real quick, and then it's immaculate time. I got to get my thick sleeves out for that. So main event boxes coming out. Any big Yankees? Well, I wouldn't call Steven Ridings a big Yankee, even though he is 6'8". So I guess in that sense, not really. I don't even think either of the baseballs qualified. No, they didn't. But the biggest part of the break is still to come, even though it's the least amount of cards. Feast or Famine Time with Immaculate Baseball. So that's the last I have of that for right now. Again, if anybody is looking to get a personal break, now would be the time to ask. If we have nothing else after this break is over, then I'm going home and watching The Walking Dead, which is all DVR'd, no spoilers. All right, let's see what we got here. Immaculate. I love this set. Even though it's done me dirty many times in the past, back when I used to get multiple cases, I would actually open a box or two for myself and usually end up regretting it. I would pull myself like nothing, and then somebody else in the next break would get like a Mickey Mantle jumbo patch or something like that. So, but they make excellent window decorations. So do National Treasures. Just saying. All right. I like it when there's a little bit of the box sticking out, right? That means there's something really thick in there. So there could be something really cool on that really thick card. We've pulled stuff like bat barrels and bat knobs in the past, cleat pieces. So let's see what we got here. And we got one sticking right up off the top. Oh, there's 7 cards in here. That's what it is. Well, that happens in National Treasures too. Sometimes you get like an extra cards floating around in there. Oh. Where did they go? I just had them earlier. Oh, here they are. Gonna need the big ones. The extra thick protection. 18 out of 25. Nick Gordon. And we got like a little leathery piece there. Looks like it's from a glove, but not a batting glove, like a fielding glove. Could be wrong. Could be from a shoe, for all I know. All right, so Nick Gordon. Number 24 out of 99, and I believe this is a miss. Dwight Gooden. Oh, man, this team's been on fire lately. Look at this. 24 out of 99. 24 rhymes with Baltimore. Colton Cowser. And a key trade piece this year. Formerly on the Seattle Mariners, numbered to 25, 24 out of 25. 24 is a popular number. We're going to see it 3 times in a row. 24 out of 25, Noelvi Marte. And then we cannot forget 24 out of 25. Not only are they number mates, they're also former teammates, kind of. I mean, Marte hadn't played the biggest leagues yet, so they might have shared some time in the minors. Who knows? Probably not. Kyle Lewis, Immaculate Marks. And let's do this one next. Number 19 out of 25. It's a bulgy piece of material, so it kind of did affect the card a little bit, so I wanted to point that out. 19 out of 25, Hunter Renfroe. It's definitely like a bulgy, hard piece of leather. And then how about an MVP candidate here? For the Cardinals, numbered 1 out of 10. Jumbo bat signature piece. Paul Goldschmidt. That's a big block of wood right there. 1 out of 10. Paul Goldschmidt. It's a pretty big hit, too, I would say. Especially with the year he's having. And then the other immaculate box. And this one's not hanging over. So I'm guessing no extra card in this one. But if you get the right ones, does that really matter? All right. That's a fun patch to start out with. I forgot to put this back in there twice. No, we got 7 cards in this one, too. Maybe that's how many there's supposed to be. I don't know. I thought it was supposed to be 6. Ooh, that's a nice patch. All right. Numbered 30 out of 49, Eli Morgan. Cleveland. We'll just leave it at Cleveland. Numbered 6 out of 49, Adam Wainwright. Numbered 16 out of 35, so Wainwright was a Cardinal again. Royals, Jackson Kawar. I like the way those acetate signature areas look. And 26 out of 47, another nice one for the Cardinals. That's a cool patch right there. Ivan Herrera. Cardinals bulldozing through immaculate. Rays, 53 out of 53, Josh Lau. Uh, 3 out of 47, we got an eye black auto, Jake Myers for the Astros. And then 47 out of 99, Romy Gonzalez for the White Sox. And that looked like one of the boxes I would have opened for myself. Oh, well. All right. So, recap time. We had the 2 autographed baseballs. Those will go to random, so we'll find out who has them probably tomorrow. I'll probably get that done in the morning while I'm opening up the store. So David Ross and Fred Lynn were the 2 autographed baseballs. Some honorable mentions include Trey Mancini, number to 35. Jeremy Pena had that nice blue, and then that really nice tiger stripe parallel. Cubs, Greg Diekman. We have Mike Trout stargazing. That was a silver. Let's see. We had the hot box parallel J-Rod for the Mariners. And then we'll go through our autos here. 2 for the Brew Crew in Omar Narvaez and Aaron Ashby. Yankees, Steven Ridings. Hotbox Auto, Camilo Doval to 25 for the Giants. Angels to 50, Elvis Peguero. Spencer Strider for the Braves. And for the other Chicago team, White Sox, Romy Gonzalez. Him and Michelle had a very interesting high school reunion. I won't give you too many spoilers on that. Royals, Jackson Kawar, numbered to 35. Guardians. I can't say that. I just don't like it. Eli Morgan, numbered to 49. Oh, another one for the Brewers. I forgot. He had gotten traded. Hunter Renfroe, also for Milwaukee. They didn't do too bad for a cheap team. METS, Mets. The Doctor, numbered to 99, Doc Gooden. Twins to 25, Nick Gordon. Mariners strike twice with Kyle Lewis and Noel V. Marte, both 24 out of 25, and both go nicely with that Julio Rodriguez. Tampa Bay to 53, Josh Lau. Astros to 47, Jake Myers. And then I would say these are the two biggest winners here. The Orioles, love that Colton Cowser, number to 99. And then the Cardinals hit this Adam Wainwright, number to 49. Then Ivan Herrera, number to 47 with the beautiful jumbo patch auto. And the ginormous jumbo bat signature piece, 1 of 10 for the Cardinals as well, Paul Goldschmidt. So that is the break. Does anybody have anything else for me? Otherwise, we'll get the next few things pushed. We'll get the next few things posted. And we'll look forward to ripping you a new one soon. If anybody's got any questions for me, just, I guess, hit me up on Facebook Messenger or whatever. Have a good night.